podcast poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See slime break night, this black night. My wrist watch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh! Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code.
Everybody trying to long time no see you here, brothers. What up? Chill. Chill. I'll be there more 50 one day.
Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. They call a podcast poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax,
Terrence,
chillax, chillax.
come here.
Chillax, 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 chillax.
This shit like it's about to die. Give me the blue one. That's been on longer. Let's put this on now. Just put it on there. Oh, great. Here.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL,
Playoffs,
there's a look at Arrowhead
playoffs.
Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Not this league until the next season. Yeah, right. Don't listen to him. He's the biggest cheese. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down.
Oh,
That's
my
a face
goodness.
mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
I'm not going to.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Why the fuck does controller keep turning off? It's fully charged. Do me a favor. Give me the white. Give me the other one. Declare one. I hate that controller, but I guess I'm going to have to use it. Give me a second, though, after that play.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to be met in
I don't want this shit cutting off over in the middle of the play.
Actually, they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I don't know why, but
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put their noses close to
that was blinking. It's just supposed to like
The
stick.
wheels are turning on the other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
This is Williams. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
And OTDS? Yeah. Oh.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Harmon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Slow as
I
shit.
don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
It's in the freezer.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Here he come.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this
Yeah,
is
pick that. Come on.
incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Broncos take over. First down.
What's wrong with you?
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Sutton reeling it in on the left side. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's the right side here, complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that...
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Broncos have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Left, 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 left. Ace, ace.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's what?
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Blue 45, blue 45.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And a flag comes in.
What? Oh, stop. Please do not stop this shit, man.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up
Pass
excellent real
interference,
estate
my
on that
ass.
one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll try and run for 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Good fucking pick.
Picked off down near the 5. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Not that time for Watkins. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Back alongside Charles Davis.
Is there a basketball game tonight? Yeah, all right. As if the Wolves haven't been on vacation for a long time now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll go with the ground.
They don't suck. They're just born.
Knocked back to the 19.
Like they have skill.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. His 1st catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
This is true.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Yeah,
he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And now here comes Kansas City. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Harmon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hit, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jared Cook from 4 yards out. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And now here comes Kansas City. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate.
Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Calhoun. And they get the football. Shot at the 49-yard line. Stills the intended target.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. So after the INT, here's Mahomes rolling to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the Broncos coming out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now we give to Taylor, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play fake. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Butker now to kick this one away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. And play action. I think maybe they'll play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
On the stop, Breeland speaks.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Wide open receiver complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
They're starting. They're starting.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
They'll set up a throw. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
Good catch, boy.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
It was 24-zip. They just Madden just trying to hold me now.
They go play action here on 1st down.
You niggas make me sick.
They sack him back at the 36. Chris Jones in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jared Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They're going deep for Hill. He's got it with the 15.
This game's full of shit, man. All the fuck you gotta do is throw a deep ball with Tyreek Hill. And my man's with him the whole time, and then all of a sudden, Tyreek Hill just gets a boost for speed. He ain't throwing it to nobody else. That's all he's doing.
One and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. They're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On first down, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, now we ain't gonna throw the ball. Now we're gonna hike and run with the quarterback.
And it's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Going to need better third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here. Able to rip a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Watkins, the intended receiver. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos were able to recover.
I pressed the button.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
Oh my God, that shit irritates me.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll look to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49. And these guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on it.
The best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
What'd you say?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Am I getting over team?
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Oh, oval team.
Attempted a deep ball there.
I never had it before.
They're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent size.
This commercial making it look like it's bomb.
After the incomplete pass here,
yeah, right.
2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39.
throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
That's what I'm talking about. The dude, he just overthrows the ball, and somehow this motherfucker just gets a boost of speed. He overthrows it by a mile.
And the Chiefs are able to come into this lead.
No skill whatsoever, nigga.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Yeah.
Butker now to kick this one away. With it on the return is Logan.
I gotta stop bullshitting.
Wiggles free.
Run! Run!
And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens.
I felt like I needed to say that because
they thought they were going to get 6 on that play.
He got 93 speed and was acting on faster than him.
Big time return.
Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, good defense. Good game.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking that time for Stills.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to air one.
That's all he's doing. It's fucking. Oh, I hate this game, man. Just a street game. He just outruns me. My safety don't fucking move. He just sits there.
Mahomes fighting Hill for a big play.
If I control him, the safety gets slow, so I don't know what to do.
Gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Oh, I ain't pressing that at all. I know better than that. He's just still outrunning me.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swung.
I ain't got no speed on this fucking team.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Yeah, I got the Broncos. It's a shit show.
And this is taken in at the 5.
He was standing right there. Are you kidding? I hate this game.
Lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he fends him off. Flushed out, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And it's a big turnover here on the final play of the quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
Yeah, for now, until Madden does what it wants to and fucks me out the game.
story too.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Yeah, I'm the white team. I'm the Broncos.
Now Taylor.
I couldn't fucking die.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second and goal from the 1. Mahomes now with a sneak. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, who picked off the last one? What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Oh, wow, you dropped that. Come on.
Pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going deep here for Stills. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. They'll set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Of course he throws it behind.
Interception waves, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Go, go, go! There we go! Blue 45!
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes being chased out left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. time. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Oh, good shit.
Check off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
I saw him run right to him.
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Really, y'all gotta be kidding me.
Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the fourth.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now this is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
He'll look to throw. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So that will wipe the 6 off the scoreboard.
And you talk about dampening a celebration. That's a touchdown pass that's going to be called back because of the penalty.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 13. They go play action. Now Mahomes trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
That's all he had to do. He didn't have to do shit all game, but just throw a ball to Tyreek Hill.
61 yards. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield and pointing.
That's what I was doing all game, but the motherfucker, my safety stops running and Tyreek Hill keeps going. I don't understand. My safety's not even moving before he starts running. How the fuck I run out of breath?
Game, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to
that's the worst.
Throw it effectively as well.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Clayton Gathers makes the stop. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Nobody decided to guard him, huh?
And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Butker now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception. Wow.
You're nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Did I not touch the button? Why are you not throwing the fucking football?
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
$24 to fucking zip and then gave up 42 points. I hate this game.
Going for it. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
42 to fucking 31. Game over.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And out come the Chiefs now. They had to go a long way
all
last
because of
time to
streaks.
score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll run with Taylor. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. On 2nd down, Williams. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Same thing. It's 42-31.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
Dumbass team. All I need is some fucking cornerbacks. Man. I'll be fine. If they suck, that's why nobody wanted them. That's why I had to take them. My fastest cornerback is 89 speed.
And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends,
That's
but
why they
especially
get
in
their
the
ass
playoffs, because there's all that build-up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt, because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so, because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Alright, first of all, the thing in the dojo is something y'all need to put shit into so it can be built. That's why it's dope.
I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Nigga talk shit. I'm listening. What's up? Oh, mom said get off the game and go to bed. You gotta work tomorrow.
Tyreek Hill has 7 receptions for 340 yards.
I think it's bad though because he's trying to get him to be the #1 receiver. That's all he's doing.
Nah, we're in the play. I'm talking about OTDS. We're in the playoffs. That's the only thing he couldn't do nothing
Oh,
else.
you talking about that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't do nothing. And then every time he got in the gym, he just called a streak. And for some reason, my niggas just stopped running while Tyreek Hill gained speed.
Yeah, I was doing fracture missions earlier, Rob. It's just not that hard. Yeah, like, cause basically you start off going to one spot. You go to that one spot, like that well or whatever, and you gotta find the spider. And then you pick up the little, you gotta kill the little dudes under them. And they got containers, and you gotta drop a container in this fire pit thing. And then you gotta keep doing it, because I think like once you do one, the spiders will spawn. So you gotta go back to that spider, get it, but the flame thing moves. And that's what is annoying about it, because the flame thing could be anywhere. But the spider dude usually stays in one spot. But yeah, I was doing something tomorrow. Yeah, no, I gotta have at least like 15 of them now. Since I'm waiting on this one league to advance, I'm about to run that shit some more. Ooh, got my Equinox 5 mil Raptors cooking. I just need credit to build all this. I would say I need 2 Argon crystals, but I'm about to look. I'm about to look for another squad to do some more. What's the name?
Yeah. Like watching all that damn porn.
Yes, send me pictures of it. Yes, one.
But you just had it, damn. Huh? Yeah, that's January. That's old. You didn't see me Jack.
I said to speaking because then until you
What's wrong with their names? Bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know you didn't text it to me. You text that, baby. Oh, so you gotta get to text, but your father don't get to text.
I be so excited to hear me.
What's the problem? Hey, I can't see the subjects. What's that one? You can improve on that one. You got the auto again? I think you got a text on that.
I'm so texting you.
Might as well get my ass kicked in this league too.
Wait, lost?
Yeah, I lost. You know I hate this game.
Huh?
I only play because my friends play. Okay, I only play because these Negroes play. Does anybody watch Black Lightning? It's not. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's canceled.
They were thinking about it, talking about the ratings weren't too good. I just saw something they talking about canceling Supergirl too. I'm a little tight about that one. Supergirl was shit.
Supergirl's actually good. It's actually good.
Yeah. Shit, I'm glad freaking. You watch Arrow?
I've never seen Arrow.
I'm so happy that shit about to be over, man. This is the last season. I'm so happy about this being the last season. I'm so sick of them niggas smashing back to that damn island from season 1. Like, damn, we get it, bro. You was stuck on the island, bro. Like, that island is over, bro.
Tank said, I got the live in the mansion, they know it that. I got some that's up in the gentleman, they know it that. I came on top of the building, yeah, man. We had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, man. We never ran. Yeah. Down there, thought that I had a fan. What? 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch going with it.
And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins.
You know better. Can I see that? That mug maybe? And go your butt to bed. See what time it is?
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry
Who's the main event tonight,
the end zone for a touchback.
TJ, who's the main event? Who's the main event tonight?
Hello?
They talk about it the whole show.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Oh, Freeman.
To the 24.
First play of the game, you get hurt off of that, man.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I hate this game, man.
Yeah, I'm not having that.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Oh, this kid is active right now? Oh, you're wilding.
Jones now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Yo, the crazy thing about this, though,
yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
You know you got to pick him up under the profit ticket. Yeah, that's the thing that'd be crazy. You got to pick him up under the profit ticket.
Now a carry for White. And an alley to run.
Just run right by
It's
him.
the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
So then, like, that's why you try to run a 4 because, like, you get 4 cannon
back of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
But the thing is, you got to avoid the profit taking move.
That they all made sure to let us know. We know who we are right
Because the spiders that you got to kill are around him.
We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together Formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Washington. 56
Good luck with that, bro.
The scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
This cheese.
1st and 10. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top
What'd you
5
say?
team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Yes, I will.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Devontae Freeman. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point safely through. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November.
Yeah, her damage is like, it's good, but she's not like a damage kind of player. She's like best for like defensive survival type game for that shit. And her glass is like a couple of her glass moves and like most of her moves like blind the enemy. But she has a move that can make them yeah.
So they've got to make sure they continue to keep
it can do damage, but that's what I'm saying. You can use efficiency. I mean, you can use intensity. You don't need the blind rage. You can just use intensity and just get the plus. I think what's that, 75? I mean, 30? 35, something like that. I'm sure he got it. I'm sure that nigga got intensity, bro. Intensity's like day one is.
To throw on 2nd down. Jones.
He said he got blind rage.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Oh, what happened to the move, bro?
And it's 3rd down, looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Operating from the gun.
Yo, this dude left, right? Let me see this.
Gets to him again.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense. Third and very long. Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 11. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this out near the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Why he drop out? Yeah. Oh, okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You gotta find a spider.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. This will be fielded at the 17. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Under him, you got to shoot
gain that advantage here on this drive.
Spot, and then
Line
you
of
take it back
scrimmage,
to
the
that
37 on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And he stopped immediately there.
He has elite instincts for his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies
He
in
comes
like
back
a
and gets
missile.
hurt the same game he comes back every time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to avoid the profit taker.
Now Jones to throw on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if he's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They get 15, but they still need a little bit more. 4th down.
Yeah, should be a thing to put it in the cooler,
the
but
games on your team's calendar.
I don't know why it's not counting.
Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable.
So shit is usually a spot where you can pick up to 4 to get more per thing, but maybe this one is just 1.
defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Give him 3 on first down.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw. And he gets it to
He's going to get
this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
You just take it and
so they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We'll get more for the jump.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there. I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
These niggas do fuck you up, guys. That's why most people do like 2-3 waves and then down. They start getting up there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Off to his fullback. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He goes down. I'm pressing the
They're
button.
picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays.
Damn,
and
he would've gotten that.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jones now on 1st and 10. And a dump off to White.
Wow, he didn't catch it.
Pushing his way through and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 1st down, Jones.
Gets
this one outside the pass. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Basically, if you find a fire pit, just point it out. That's basically where you gotta look.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And you have points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out comes a Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop the throw. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I'm not the guy. Damn it. I put the weight on for a team.
They'll run here with Freeman.
Backwards. I can't believe you spent that. You dumb.
It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
All right, bro.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball to the 1-yard line before you say.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brandon Coleman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. The point after is good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
So, yeah, that's basically what it is.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
So now you got the drift. Yeah, it's just time to finish trying to find all the fires. So when you got 4 people who basically know what they're doing, it's pretty easy. From what it looks like when you drop the canister in there, you can re-pick it back up so you don't have to.
When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Ooh, I just got that.
Malcolm
Sampson flag.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily.
Fire rate, plus 8% revive speed. Amalgamation, plus 14 damage, plus 2
Jones on 1st down.
Yeah, we about to put those right now.
And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 1st down yardage on the first play.